So, the pujari here at this place just offered Krishna his lunch. So this morning in my preparation, I found a very interesting excerpt. So listen to this, entitled, Radharani and Her Friends Serve Lord Krishna His Lunch. So let's see how they do it in Vrindavan. Let's see if our lunch compares. The principal gopis then decorated Srimati Radharani with flowers as she sat behind a screen. These gopis were in turn decorated by the maidservant gopis. Vrinda Devi then took Lord Krishna and the gopis to a charming place where the ground was paved with mosaics. There they saw a variety of fruits and other foodstuffs in plates and cups, fashioned from palasam, shala, plantain, and bolkala leaves. Then Lord Krishna sat down on a seat of flowers to eat his lunch. So I know in some temples, when they are doing the offering, they have a seat for Krishna and they put flowers there, just like this. You inviting Krishna to eat, put some flowers. Subal sat at his left and Madhu Mangala sat at his right. Radharani and her friends then approached Lord Krishna and began to serve him lunch. Vrinda Devi, the deity of Vrindavan forest, brought the various courses, and Srimati Radharani placed them before Lord Krishna and his friends. So one thing to keep in mind, all of the gopis are expansions of Radharani. Just as Krishna has so many expansions, not to be outdone, Radharani also has her expansions, the gopis. And so now they're all assisting. All right, let's see. What does Krishna get served first? Radharani then served pieces of coconut, which were the color of conch shells, and they were neatly cut in the forms of little conch shells. She also served many different preparations, some without grains, some with grains cooked to a soft consistency, and some with slightly crunchy grains. These preparations were naturally of many different colors: white, red, green, and yellow. Radharani and her friends gave them water, and when this was drunk, they again ate the delicious foodstuffs made with grains. Radharani then gave them delicious mangoes of various colors, shapes, and stages of ripeness. Lord Krishna and his friends, so who were the two friends? Subal, Madhu Mangal. Lord Krishna and his friends enjoyed eating delicious pieces of skinned mango at the first stage of ripen. Not using their lips, they licked the thick nectar of the skinned mango pieces with their tongues. Pretty good description, huh? Pretty detailed. Lord Krishna and his friends became delighted by sucking the sweet nectar from other ripe mango pieces. Lord Krishna and his friends ate cut up pieces of seedless kantaki fruit. I don't know what kantaki fruit is. And golden lotus and champak buds. They ate many kinds of fruits, such as pilu, grapes, dates, tal, bilva, jambu, lavali, and lakucha fruits. They ate many varieties of fruit, They also ate plantains, butteries, sringatas, tal seeds, shirikas, and tutakas. They ate various fruits such as anjiras, amritankas, nasapatis, narangas, kamarangas, and vikankatas, meaning there's no English translations for these fruits. Oh, that's a pear. Oh, thank you.
Anjeer is the fig.
Fig.
Anjeer is the fig.
Oh, I wonder why the translator didn't know that. Thank you for informing me. Anything else you can? Orange? Yes. Yes, you're next after this. Yes, I'm getting my marching orders from the boss. All right. They ate peeled pomegranates. Well, I know what that is. And varieties of seeds. They ate mayumbus, sukasas, karkatis, kavarus, gudalas, and kesharajas. You tell me. We have to go to Vrindavan and go there. They ate various kinds of roots and herbs. They ate lotus roots, succulent lotus seeds, and lotus stems. In the Bhagavatam, there is a passage which says the demigods in heaven, they also eat the lotus stem, and because they eat the lotus stem, their body is very, very beautiful and very, very healthy. That's what it says in the Bhagavatam. They eat these lotus. They ate delicious pial, pilu, and badama seeds.
Badam is almonds.
Almonds. What about pilu? What's that? So you guys know what it is? All right. Okay, here we go. We're just getting started. They ate cream sweets made at home by Radharani in the forms of narangas, ruchakas, and mangoes, and other fruits. They ate sweets made in the shape of flowers and fruits such as bilva, pomegranate, shirya, mango, naranga, ruchika, and other trees. They ate chandrakanti, ganga jal, and other kinds of laddu candies that Radharani had prepared at home. Because Radharani once got a benediction from the great sage Durvasa Muni that whatever she would cook would be just like nectar. So Krishna enjoys what Radharani makes. All these foods delighted the five senses of Lord Krishna. They ate many large laddus made with sugar, camphor, cloves, cardamom, pepper, and other palatable ingredients. They drank nectar drinks made with the juice of mangoes, panasas, and other fruit. And it was prepared with honey, sugar, and camphor. They also drank karpur keli, amrita keli, and other similar keli drinks, all brought by the other gopis. Radharani served these preparations one after another, and lotus-eyed Lord Krishna and his two friends ate them all. Lord Krishna and his friends ate green candies formed in the shapes of trees, complete with leaves, flowers, fruits, branches, trunks, and roots. These are candies. The Brahmin boy Madhu Mangala jokingly criticized and praised the foods offered by Radharani. His jokes made all the gopis burst into laughter, their faces wrinkled with mirth, because Madhu Mangala is also there at breakfast time. In breakfast, Krishna eats very little. So Madhu Mangala is also eating breakfast with Krishna. And Krishna takes whatever Yashoda puts on his plate, and when Yashoda's not looking, he puts it on Madhu Mangala's plate, because Madhu Mangala loves to eat. He's very chubby. And then he'll tell Yashoda, I want this. I want this. And then Yashoda looks at Krishna's plate and says, you have not eaten hardly anything. And then Yashoda personally feeds Krishna. Come on, eat this now. This is very, very tasty. Eat this. But Krishna's not very hungry in the morning. Do you know when Krishna is really hungry? Supper time. After playing in the forest all day, when he comes home, serious business. He eats really, really good in the evening. Okay, let's go. Lord Krishna and his friends drank their fill of camphor-scented water and then rinsed their mouths with scented water presented by the gopis. If anybody's interested, last year, one nice Gujarati man that I know, he gave me a very large quantity of edible camphor, not the camphor that you buy in the store. This is very expensive and very rare and very potent. So if anybody's interested, if you would like a quantity of this edible camphor, let me know. No charge. I will give to you. That's how nice I am. But if you know how to use, and you just need a little, so little. Trust me, I made the mistake. You put too much in, whoa, your head is spinning. Yeah. So you just use a little, not even a pinch. Not even a pinch. But he gave me like this huge bag. So if anybody's interested, let me know. I will give you. Okay. Lord Krishna, and then rinsed their mouths with scented water presented by the gopis. Lord Krishna then went inside the palace of lotus flowers and lay down on a bed of beautiful flowers. Tulsi Devi and the other gopis offered him betel nuts, massaged his feet, fanned him, and rendered various other services to him. Subal and the Brahmin boy Madhu Mangal chewed betel nuts and then rested on a nice bed in the cool shade in the mosaic paved courtyard to the south of the lotus palace. Because in this area of Vrindavan and in the area of Radhakund, there are all these little groves, and each grove is unique. And Radharani and the gopis and Brinda Devi, they have arranged all these groves so that throughout the week, throughout the day, throughout the year, different pastimes go on in each of these groves. So I'm going to do one more quick reading, and then we're going to have Jyotsana sing her favorite Arti song. So I mentioned a little bit about Krishna's breakfast. So let me tell you now that every day Mother Yashoda sends some of the gopis to the house where Radharani is staying. Radharani is married to somebody named Abhimanyu. And her mother-in-law is very nasty. She's a hard mother-in-law. And she does not like Krishna. She does not like Krishna because she knows Krishna is always trying to attract Radharani, but she's married to her son. So, every day Yashoda, because Yashoda knows the best cook, Radharani. So every day Yashoda sends two of her gopi assistants. Go to Jatila, ask her for Radharani to come cook Krishna's breakfast. Now here's the catch. the great grandmother, guru of all the cowherd ladies, is this Purnamasi. So Purnamasi is like the chief. So whatever Purnamasi says, everybody listens. Purnamasi, she is great lover of Krishna. And she has very high realizations. And she knows quite a lot about what Krishna is up to. She's very enlightened. Purnamasi told Jatila, Jatila, you care about your son Abhimanyu? You want Abhimanyu to flourish? Then whatever Yashoda asks, you do it. So even though Jatila doesn't want to, because of Purnamasi, she has to do whatever Yashoda requests. So the morning comes. The gopis come, Mata. Yashoda wants Radharani to come and cook Krishna's breakfast. Jatila's gritting her teeth. So another gopi says, Mata, don't worry. I'll make sure that Radharani never even sees Krishna. Lie. But that's what she tells Jatila. So Jatila says, okay, protect my daughter-in-law. Don't let that rascal Krishna get near her. So in this way, Radharani and the gopis skip along because it's a pretense. Because the gopis do want Krishna and Radha to meet, which they do later on in the day, as you just read. This lunchtime takes place in the forest. So the cowherd boys and the gopis make all these arrangements for Krishna and Radha to meet throughout the day, unbeknownst to the parents. Yes, sneaky. So when Radharani comes, Mother Yashoda is like the big queen of the castle. She has all her servants. Okay, you make this for Krishna. You make this for, go now to the kitchen. So all the gopis, Rohini, all that, they're all very eager to help cook Krishna's breakfast. And it's a huge menu. I mean, it's like she lists, you make this, like goes on and on. And then she gives us a separate list to Radharani. You do this. So this whole breakfast feast is arranged for Krishna. And as I said, Krishna is eating, Balaram is there, and Madhu Mangal is there, and they're serving, but Krishna is eating very little. And Radharani is coming in and out, dropping off the food, and while she's dropping off the food, Krishna gives a glance, and Radharani's looking, is anybody looking? And then she'll give a glance. This way, the beginning of the pastimes begin. They catch a sneak, a glance, but they can't let anybody know. So now, Krishna finishes his breakfast, washes his hands and feet. Now, what's going to happen? He's going to go take the cows to the forest, and the whole day, him and the cowherd boys, they're going to play in the forest, take care of the cows. So after Krishna eats, this takes place. This is very nice. This is entitled, Yashoda Treats Radha as Her Own Daughter. Radharani then washed her hands and feet, left the spacious kitchen, and entered the courtyard. There she gazed at Krishna through the window. So she's looking, she can see Krishna. She was perspiring out of ecstatic bliss, and she was being fanned by maidservants. When Vraja's queen Yashoda saw Radharani, Yashoda expressed her concern that Radharani was certainly very tired from the morning cooking activities. So just see, even your Radharani, you got to go to the kitchen. So ladies, don't feel bad. Even Radharani has to cook in the morning. If it's good enough for her, what do you say? With great effort, Mother Yashoda convinced Radharani to take breakfast herself, meaning she's reluctant to eat breakfast herself. But Yashoda is convincing her. As soon as Radharani happily sat down, both Mother Yashoda and Rohini is Balaram's mother, both Yashoda and Rohini ordered that the breakfast be brought from the home. Mother Yashoda then ordered another gopi, Dhanishta, to bring the breakfast cooked in ghee. Yes! Krishna is not vegan. Krishna likes ghee. So do me. So, Dhanishta is one of the gopis who works with Radharani in the kitchen. Dhanishta, listen carefully. Dhanishta secretly mixed the food with the remnants of Krishna's plate. In other words, Krishna left some food on his plate. So obviously Dhanishta must have picked up Krishna's plate, secretly mixed his remnants with this food cooked in ghee. She brought it from the home and placed it before them. Out of shyness, Radharani bowed her head, covered it with her sari, and declined to eat. Seeing this, Krishna's mother Yashoda became filled with sentiments of maternal love. She then spoke the following words. So you got the picture? Radharani now has covered her head, and even though they brought this food, she's too shy, she's too humble. She says no. But listen now to what Yashoda says. Oh, my daughter. So look how she addresses. Oh, my daughter, why are you shy before me? I am your mother. I love you in the same way I love my son, Krishna. I beg you, please do not be shy before me. Let me see you eat this breakfast. This sight will bring a pleasant coolness to my burning eyes. 1,000 times I vow that you are my daughter. Why are you so shy? Lalita, other gopis, my daughters, please eat. So Mother Yashoda, see how she sees Radharani and the gopis. Because this land of Krishna, Vrindavan, is the land of love. Simply love everywhere you look. In this way, Mother Yashoda fed all the gopis a delicious feast, palatably seasoned with many sweet words. Now, here comes the best part. Within her heart, Mother Yashoda wished that Radharani could become her son's bride. Too late though. There's no divorce. No. And Radharani is not going to do what he did with Rukmini, kidnapped. No. But I find this so nice. Within her heart, Yashoda wished Radharani could become her son's bride. She then had Dhanishta bring from the house many ornaments, exquisite garments, red cosmetics, sandalwood, betel nuts, and jeweled boxes containing gifts suitable for a newly married bride. So even though she knows, still she's going to treat her as if you're my daughter-in-law. Vraja's Queen Yashoda happily and affectionately presented all these gifts to Radharani, honoring her just as a newly acquired daughter-in-law surrounded by her girlfriends. Srimati Radharani ki. And her appearance day is this week. Thursday? Thursday. So I hope I helped put you in a good mood. You heard about Radha and Krishna. I know you would like to hear for another 8 hours. I know you're not even feeling the heat because you're absorbed in this state of Krishna consciousness. But, as we say in America, all good things must come to an end. So now we will have the special Bhog prayer by the Yashoda of this house, Jyotsana. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.